it's a very odd place to have creativity.
Impossible. I don't think it has to do with being in the shower. I think it has to do with being alone.
Cold water wakes you up though.
It's not so much like shower, therefore you have idea, right? It's the mood that you're in.
I don't know.
One question, two sides, and the dumbest idea that you could ever think of.
What?
I'm Teng,
And I'm Wong.
and this is Something Wong. So what's Wong?
What's wrong? What's the question?
Why do ideas come to you easier in the shower? Actually, to begin with, does it?
I don't think it's true.
Okay, yeah, that was like, is it the same for you? Do you actually have more? Do you actually think clearer in the shower? Do you have more ideas in the shower?
I think statistically speaking, the amount of time that you spend in the shower versus the amount of time you spend out of the shower, it's quite impossible to have more ideas in the shower than out of the shower, lah. Right?
Okay.
So if that is the case, the fact that this is like a saying, if it is even a saying, means that the ideas that come to you in the shower are more memorable.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Because
That's how
if-
you're looking at it.
Impossible. You cannot be your whole entire. Let's say you spend 10 minutes in the shower, give you a longer one, half an hour in the shower. Right?
Uh-huh.
That's like less than 1%. Actually, I don't know. Is that 1%? 2%, 3% of the day. About 2 point something percent of the day. You have more ideas in 2% of the day than 90 something percent. Cannot be what?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's more that it's memorable? Or is it more of the fact that, it's a very odd place to have creativity. That's why people pay attention to it. They're like, hey, I'm washing my hair, but I'm having an idea for a fundraiser, that kind of thing.
I think that ideas come to you. I think that memorable ideas come to you when you are alone.
Oh,
Because ideas that happen when you are together with someone else don't typically end up attributing to you and only you. Right. Okay, so a couple of different scenarios. Let's say we're sitting down together and we're discussing something, and then an idea came out of this, and maybe it's an idea that I suggested.
Okay.
What will happen? You would add on to it, right? You'll be like, oh, that's such a great idea. How about this instead? How about we do blah, 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 blah. And then what the idea becomes?
Our idea.
Our idea. Lah. So
Yeah.
it's not my idea. Lah. I could have started it, but the final idea is shared.
Okay.
Right? But if I am alone,
Mm-hmm.
the idea is definitely mine.
Okay.
Right?
So
And I would argue maybe most people don't like to be alone. And one of the rare times that they're alone is during the shower time. Lah. Because I have pretty good ideas when I go on a walk alone also. Or
okay.
if I go shopping alone, I will also have ideas. So I don't think it has to do with being in the shower per se. I think it has to do with being alone. And that's why I think also a lot of people, okay, no, I won't say a lot. I would recommend people spend time alone.
Okay.
Because it gives you the time to reflect, and the reflection gives you new perspective and new ideas as well.
That makes sense, I think.
So I don't think one would have more ideas in the shower. I think one gets more ideas when you are alone and you have nothing else to do but to just think. And then you get ideas.
Okay. I'm one of those people who actually think that I can think better in a shower, or I would purposely go and take a shower if I wanted to think or clear my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess,
I think the hot water helps.
yeah, so I feel that one of the basic reasons why you tend to have more creative ideas when you're in the shower is because you relax more. I guess I never thought about it as that, you being alone. But yeah, generally when you take a shower, you're alone, right? So you can start to be more focused on your thoughts. But I thought that maybe relaxing, with the water trickling down your face, and there's the pitter pattering of the water, the warm water that kind of relaxes your muscles. Then it allows you to relax, allows you to slow down.
So I think the temperature helps.
Mhm.
The water, I guess. I'm not sure whether water actually helps, right? Because I tell you now, let's say I say, okay, chop, we got 5 minutes, heater is spot, go take a shower now. You think we'll have idea, man? Won't ma? You get what I mean? Like I think the shower does create, or a typical hot shower does create certain conditions that is helpful for ideas to happen. One of them being that you are alone. I guess the temperature helps, right?
Cold water wakes you up though. I feel like it's...
Yeah, but it will wake you up. The blood also rush to your brain, but you will think idea, man. No, what in your brain you is like, oh my goodness, I want this to be over. Oh no, right? You get what I mean?
I guess so.
And I don't think it's water also, because if you are, let's say you go to the beach with your friends,
Right.
you won't be thinking of ideas, ma.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
But if you are, let's say, in the middle of a storm, right? And you're out there cold and you have nowhere to go,
Yeah.
you think you'll have ideas? I think you'll be in a lot more reflective mood.
I guess, unless you are focused on getting out of the rain.
No lah, let's say you are like resigned
Oh, okay.
and you are just like, oh, my life sucks.
So I've
Right.
got half an hour to walk home. I'll just take my time
Yeah,
since
exactly.
I drenched.
And you're already drenched already. Now, in this case, is it cold water? Yes. Is it water? Yes. Are you alone? Yes, you're alone. So how come cold shower, no idea, but literally cold shower when you're walking back, got idea?
I see where you're
Right.
coming from.
It's not so much like shower, therefore you have idea, right? It's the mood that you're in.
Yeah, I guess so.
And being alone and reflective, which I guess, you're at the end of the day, you take a shower.
Yeah.
Hopefully people take a shower at the end of the day. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I always do. But I think there's another element to this, is that I often, when I take a shower at the end of the day, and I do naturally do reflect on my day when I'm taking my night shower, I feel that the general feeling that I get during those times is gratitude. Because I have a shower to come home to. And then when that warm water like touches your skin, you're like, oh yes, thank God for this. And naturally, I guess like being in that also helps with the relaxation of being thankful for what you have, naturally taking stock of what's already in your hands.
Gratitude is gratitude. Idea is different. How does gratitude
That's the
give you
part.
more ideas?
I'm actually not sure, but I feel that usually starts like that. So maybe it helps me to relax more.
I feel like contentment sometimes, right, is an antithesis to innovation.
Oh. Or is it more like, I'm glad that I have this. Oh, but then also there's this problem from today. How can I solve it?
Like I don't know. It seems like I feel the general typical person would come back from work, and if they are like, if the day went well, I guess they might be thankful. Like organically, we don't say like those people who are like gonna be grateful at the end. They like deliberately put themselves into a grateful state. Normal people, right? They will come back. If the day then went well, they will be like, oh, that's awesome. Grateful for this day. And then there will be like, you won't come up with ideas. Right? But if let's say, for example, the day was and then you're like, oh, that stupid thing is still at the back of my head,
Yeah.
then you might be thinking of ideas of how you want to solve.
Yeah.
But then again, right, I think there are like different categories of ideas as well. Right? There's like ideas to solve the problem of that day that you had.
Of existing problems, right?
Yeah. Or you could have like
innovation.
weird business idea.
Right.
Then everyone thinks, oh, maybe it would be good if I blah blah blah.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I guess you're right in those senses. There are different types of ideas that you can have, whether it's like creative problem solving or then creative like problem creating. I don't know. Like you're
creative problem creating. What is creative problem creating?
they're always saying that of innovation, looking at a different ways of approaching an aspect of life. I guess that is creative problem solving, I guess.
I don't know. I don't really see how gratitude will translate to ideation. I think ideation, what precedes ideation, almost necessitates the identification of a problem. Whether it is a problem like a work problem or a problem like discontent. Like you need that ma. If not, you idea what?
So, I guess how I see it or how it works for me is that I come back from work flustered, and there are things to settle and all that, and it's very difficult to not be entirely pessimistic at the end of a very demanding day. So very often when I'm taking a shower, I relax a little bit, then I find that gratitude kind of centers me as well. Like taking stock of what I have rather than what I don't have. So that once my body is relaxed, once my mind is relaxed, then it allows me to, okay, let's...
Alright, so you're saying that the shower resets you and therefore puts you in a better situation to be able to ideate for whatever thing that you need to ideate.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, makes sense because warm shower feels nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And gratitude helps. I agree that gratitude helps to recenter the self.
So I suppose that's why I find that going to the shower allows me to think and create more.
I think it helps. Like, I don't disagree that ideas come in the shower.
Right, but it's not the only avenue.
Yeah, it's not the only avenue. And like, I mean, you imagine if that was the only avenue, then shouldn't all brainstorming sessions be inside the shower?
I totally agree that we should have a mass shower.
Like, doesn't make sense.
Everyone turns out in their swimwear and then it was like, okay, everyone take a shower now. Give me an idea by 15:00.
I mean, I don't know whether that's what Japanese people do.
Or they go for
they got
onsen.
the onsen, right? And then they sit down together and they talk.
Hey, who knows, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, we consider Japan as innovative. I think to some extent. But I think there are also people that are very
traditional.
Very, what do you call it? Shackled to certain.
I feel they're actually quite traditional and to a certain extent, except for maybe recently, a bit more conservative. If you compare Japan to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're talking about the corporate like showering idea, I don't know. My only concern is there's a lot of water wastage.
I mean, the onsen really never.
That's true.
Forever on.
Everyone should just go into the swimming pool or jacuzzi. Everyone have a corporate meeting in a jacuzzi.
Maybe, but evidently that's not the case, lah. So yeah. Showers isn't the only way to get ideas.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Did we say something wrong?
Like, share, and subscribe if there's something wrong with